Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It's already pretty much in the afternoon. I think what time is it? Maybe like 1 o'clock? It's about 2 o'clock right now. It's very, very bright right now. We have been having several rough nights because Wolfie is just going through his 4-month sleep regression and it is not fun. He actually hasn't even slept through the night yet. I think by this time, by his age, Ellie was already sleeping through the night pretty much. Maybe waking up like once to eat, but she was already at this point sleeping in her own room in the crib. And I mean, Ellie was such a good sleeper. And we are really noticing that with Wolfie, it's the opposite. She was a good sleeper, but had a hard time eating, and then he's a really great eater, but is having a hard time sleeping on his own. So it's a bit of a struggle. I'm very tired. Basically, how I am coping with his sleep regression is I'm just kind of like leaning into it. If he's sleepy at like 6 o'clock or whatever, I'll go ahead and I will put him down for bed. And then if he wakes up in like an hour or so, usually I can tell if he seems like he's gonna go back to sleep or if he's going to just be like completely awake. Most of the time, he'll just be completely awake and will not want to go back to sleep again, which is fine. If he seems like he's gonna go back to sleep, I will keep him in the dark, have the sound machine on still, and try to rock him back to sleep. But if I can tell that he's completely awake, I don't like to push it. I kind of will just change him and then bring him downstairs with me. I really try to like engage with him so that way he is getting a lot of his energy out and then going to sleep again. He usually will fall asleep again in like an hour or so. On Saturday, me, Matt, my cousin, and her boyfriend played a little D&D online. Me and Matt had never played D&D before. It was our first time, but my cousin's boyfriend has played several times, and so he offered to walk us through our first game and kind of do an introduction to the game with us. And so I was hoping that Wolfie would go to sleep. We put both the kids to bed. He was asleep, and then literally an hour into like our gameplay, or like we hadn't even started playing yet. We were still creating our characters. But like an hour into it, he had already woken up, and then he pretty much stayed awake with us downstairs the whole entire time because he just like was not seeming tired at all. So he stayed up with us until like, I want to say 11. And then finally when we went to bed, he went to bed as well. And, you know, I probably should have just fed him and then like kept him upstairs. But I also know that that would have just like taken a really long time. He gets super pissed if I'm trying to rock him back to sleep and he's not ready yet. He will fight it so hard. He has major FOMO. I walked in here to grab the camera and then I realized that the whole California room was a total mess. There's just like blocks and flowers and everything everywhere. So I'm trying to like clean it up a little bit. I have a bunch of clothes here that I've pulled to the side because I am posting them on my Poshmark. There's several here that I've already posted and a couple of things that I still need to actually take photos and post them. I'm just kind of like taking my time with posting it. Poshmark is doing this thing where if you consistently post for like several weeks, they'll promote your items more. So I'm trying to like disperse my listings so that way, in theory, Poshmark will push my items more and I'll sell more things. I posted some snow boots that Ellie grew out of and those sold right away. I posted a tennis skirt last week and it sold right away. So I just posted another tennis skirt. Hopefully that will also get some attention and I'll be able to sell that. Okay, well, Ellie is in quiet time right now. I've got a couple of hours or so to myself. We just had lunch. And yeah, I'm just kind of like relaxing. Lately, I've been seeing so many people on TikTok DIY all of their Christmas decor, and I'm really loving it right now. I feel like I really like the nostalgic, eclectic 90s Christmas where it feels very warm and cozy and a little bit more like homemade. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for this year. So I made this Christmas garland and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think I want to redistribute the actual draping of it, but I was just using whatever nails I had up, so that's why it looks like that. But I'm really liking how it turned out. So this is the paper that I used. I got it from Michael's and it was 40% off because a lot of the Christmas stuff is already on sale. But I picked this one just because it had the color scheme of what I feel like goes best with our home already. So it's a lot of like warm tones in the red and green palette. But basically what I did was I cut these up in strips of 2 inches. So this is a 12 by 12 and I just cut 2 inches. So it gave me 6 strips. And then I just looped them together with some glue. I think it looks really cute. You're sad? Okay. Here's the bad boy. Ellie wore this onesie on her first Christmas. And so now it fits Wolfie. So I'm pretty sure I showed this in one of my vlogs. I'm not quite sure which one. But I got this at Michael's a while back ago. And I've just kind of been saving it for a night when I wanted to do like some fun crafting. And yesterday we went to Michael's and Matt found a really cool like metal craft kit. Basically they had a bunch of different figurines that you could assemble out of these metal sheets. They're all perforated and everything like that. You just have to like assemble it. So Matt wanted to do it yesterday, and so I did my little cozy corner yesterday too, although it's not completely ready yet. Obviously I just have the base up, but there is definitely a lot more assembling than I thought it requires. You can see that there are a lot of like frames and just like little things on the wall, like there's like a lamp and presents and things like that. So like you actually have to cut up the pictures and glue them into the frames and cut out the presents and like fold them into the boxes. They're really small too. So I haven't gotten to the presents part yet. I'm only at the part with all the frames. So most of the picture frames are already assembled. I just need to attach them to the walls. I still need to do the lamp as well. Even the chair is just fabric and you have to like put the chair together. I have to do some upholstery, which I had no clue that was the case. I thought, oh, it probably already comes with everything and you just have to like assemble it. No. You have to make furniture. I have to make the cabinet that's in the back there. So, and the table. So it's crazy. You like that? This is what I was working on yesterday. I didn't get very far because you woke up to it. So that's what I've been working on. The craft that Matt is working on is called Metal Earth. At least that's what the brand is called. And he is doing this B-17 Flying Fortress. So it's a modeling kit and it's all metal pieces. And they come in these metal sheets that you have to like bend and cut. Matt got a good chunk done. You can see here like that's part of the wing with the little jets on them or whatever. Very complicated. We also had our very first snowfall this weekend. Like actual snow sticking to the ground, which kind of sucks because it kind of came at a bad time. I had just raked all the leaves in the backyard and then we didn't have any trash bags, so I couldn't bag them. And then more leaves had fallen from the trees, naturally. So it looked like I didn't even rake up anything at all. And then it snowed. So now there is a layer of leaves and snow. And then also after it snowed, more leaves fell. So now there's another layer of leaves. And then this morning it snowed a little bit more. Whatever snowed this morning, it's already melted off. But there is way more leaves on the ground now in the backyard than what there used to be. So I'm really dreading having to rake it all up and like bag it. But it needs to be done. I have been kind of in a reading slump. I have not picked up my book in a really long time, and I actually have so many books checked out from the library. Most of them are all for Ellie. I think I have a total of maybe 6 books checked out from the library that are for me to read. And like 4 of them, I've had them checked out from the library since like October or maybe even September. And I've just been renewing it because I haven't gotten a chance to read them. And then now in the month of November, I just feel like I've been in this reading slump where I don't feel like I want to read at night anymore. I kind of want to do other things. I've been like playing this game on my phone that's kind of like Tetris, just kind of like a mindless thing for me to unwind. But yeah, I really need to get back into reading. I need to like pick up Little Women again because it's part of the Leve book club this month and I want to make sure that I finish it. And what's today? It's the 18th. So I don't have many days left to read this, and I definitely want to finish it before all of my family comes. So my mom comes tomorrow, but my sister comes on Sunday, and then my dad and my stepmom, my brother and my sister come the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So everyone's gonna be here. It's gonna be so fun. I'm really excited to see all of my family. I'm excited that they're gonna be here for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't want to be reading when my family is here. I want to do stuff with them. So I'd like to read that book before they come. So that gives me like this whole week to read it, which is completely doable. I mean, I could probably finish it in 2 nights, honestly. But I've just, like I said, I have not been in the mood, but I need to get over it and I need to just push through. So tonight I'm planning to read. I'm going to read tonight. It's gonna happen. Alrighty, I gotta do some chores. Okay, Wolfie just woke up from his nap. And Ellie is out of quiet time. She's been out of quiet time for a while. Matt took her to run some errands after he got off of work. Wolfie does this thing where sometimes it seems like he's crying, but then it also seems like maybe he's laughing because he's smiling when he's crying. So sometimes I can't tell. I'm like, are you laughing or are you crying? Are you happy or sad? Which one is it? Now that he's changed, he should be in a better mood. He already ate. So there's nothing to be upset about. The problem right now that I'm having with his regression is that obviously his sleeping schedule is way off. And when he takes a nap, sometimes they're only 30 minutes, sometimes they're 40 minutes. If I'm lucky, they'll be an hour. But usually when he's really, really upset, I will offer a nursing session for him. So I'll feed him. And then during his feeding, he will fall asleep. And right now, since he is not getting a lot of sleep, I will just let him fall asleep and then, transfer him to the crib or just like to his snuggle me to take a nap next to me. And if he wakes up like 30 minutes later, I'm like, okay, do I feed you again? Because I just fed you like 30 minutes ago. So right now it's kind of like he seems okay. He was upset before, but he was upset because I was changing his diaper. I don't think he's upset because he's hungry. Also, when I picked him up from his nap, he spit up. So I feel like that means he's full. Ideally, I would like to start sleep training him or, not necessarily doing anything crazy, but just trying to get him on a schedule of, eat, play, sleep. Ellie was really good at it. She was always like right on the dot, right on time. And then if she was sleeping longer, I would just wake her up and she would be fine with it. She would be super happy because she was well rested. And I just feel like this guy's just not getting that rest that he needs. So I would like to help him. I want to help you, okay? Yeah? Okay. Don't be sad. While he was napping, I was working on a little bit of a crochet project. I have a bonnet that I'm trying to make for him. It's not this one, but it has you do like a little 4x4 swatch beforehand just to kind of get the feel for the pattern. And I haven't crocheted anything in a really long time, so I also wanted to just kind of get a little bit of practice in. So you can see like my stitches are not even consistent in terms of like the pattern. I was doing it the way that it was meant to be, and then I was like, I just need to practice my double crochets. So I practiced my double crochets, did a single, and then did another double, and then went back to the pattern, which is a double and a single, a double and a single. And I still don't think that I got it completely right, because when I look at it, I'm just like, it doesn't seem right. And clearly you can see too, the bottom here is like where I started out, and it's way more fluffy. It's like thicker, so I got a lot tighter in my stitches, and I feel like sometimes I would do a double and then I'd be like, did I just do a double? Am I supposed to do a single? No, I think I'm supposed to do a double. So I feel like there may be some sections here where I did doubles twice, but I can't tell. Like I still can't tell if I'm getting the pattern correctly. But now that I'm comfortable again with my crochet needle, I think I can go ahead and attempt it. I'm going to be using a different yarn than this one for Wolfie, because obviously, you know, I'm sure he can pull off this color. Let's see. You can pull it off. Totally. Cutie. But I just don't want people mistaking him for a girl, because he is not. You are not a gal, huh? You're a little boy. This is the yarn that I'm going to use. So it's a multicolored cream-based yarn. It's 100% acrylic. And actually, the packaging that it came with a pattern to make a sweater. This cute little sweater right there, which I would love to make, because it's they have a 6, a 12, an 18, and a 24-month pattern. And I would love to make it. I'm just like obviously not that skilled. It's called a top-down knit baby pullover. Oh, it also is a knitted pattern. I don't think it's a crochet pattern. Yeah, this is a knit pattern. So I won't be able to make the matching sweater, unfortunately, because I have not learned how to knit just yet. I'm only a crochet kind of person. Eventually, I think I would like to learn how to knit, just because I feel like I see more knitting patterns than I see crochet patterns of things that I want to make. I only picked up crochet because I felt like it was less intimidating, but I have heard from a lot of people that, like, you know, it's not that bad. So eventually I will. So I'll probably save this because I do want to attempt the sweater at one point. I'm gonna make this guy a bonnet, and it's gonna be out of this, so it'll have this similar effect of like a marled kind of look. So this is the pattern that I'm using. It's called the Cotswold bonnet. It's a free crochet pattern that I found on Pinterest. It's really cute. It's from the Mole Hole, M-O-U-L-E, and she also has a video tutorial on YouTube to watch to like go along with it. And actually I think she has several other free patterns as well. This is another one that she has that I've saved. This is her Annabelle bonnet, and it looks like it's got like some pom-pom effects on there. It's very cute, and I'd love to make one for Ellie as well. I don't think I'm gonna have time to start it today. I'll get going on it tomorrow because it's already 4 o'clock and I need to start making dinner. I'm gonna make some chili, maybe do a little quinoa chili, and then yeah, I have plans to read tonight, and I want to make sure that I really commit to doing that. All right, I'm gonna put my stuff away because I don't need it right now, and then I'm gonna start making dinner. just fed the baby because he woke up from his nap. That was like 15 minutes long. It was not a long nap. Nice and fed, but he did have a gigantic poo, so we're waiting for Dad to finish up what he's doing so Daddy can change him. Huh, Daddy? Oh my gosh. Nice one, dude. While he was napping, me and Matt were doing some parallel play. Matt was working on his Metal Earth DIY kit, and I was kind of torn because I wasn't sure if I wanted to work on my little warm corner or if I wanted to do my crochet project. So I settled on doing my crochet project. I just wanted to get it started, and I completed my first row. So that's as far as I got before he woke up and needed to eat. But I'm following along with the YouTube tutorial so far. It's looking really good. It's just a row, but I feel like my muscle memory for the crochet stitches is coming back, and I'm getting a little bit more nimble at doing the stitches. Because before, when I was doing the swatch, it looked really janky and I feel like I was probably skipping stitches. So this one seems a lot more like what it's supposed to look like. Matt is currently working on the propeller for his plane. He went to Lowe's to pick up some like trash bags and cleaning supplies, but he also picked up a like needle nose plier and wire cutter set. The ones that he already has, they're like big wire cutters, so it just like was really difficult for him to get into like the really tiny parts of the metal sheets to cut. So this has been way more helpful for him. And you think it's going a lot smoother, right?
Yeah, I'm on a roll. I feel like I can do this now.
Like you, yeah.
Before
because
I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna throw this away.
No, don't throw it away. It says there's 76 pieces, and it's like a medium hard level. There's a little meter in the corner there that's showing the difficulty of the project. So it's about like a little bit over medium. I think it all just depends on having the right tools in order to do that project. But looks cool. I think you should do the Iron Man next. Since we've been spending all of our money at Michael's, I have a $10 voucher. So I was thinking of going to Michael's and grabbing some crochet markers or knitting markers. So maybe we'll grab you another Metal Earth to have on hand, baby.
Yeah, because I feel like in the weekend I could probably
finish it.
It might take a while. Getting overconfident.
We're crafty. We're really, really crafty in this house.
I will feel like impressed if I complete this one. These are like, yeah, these are crafty.
Yeah.
This ain't no.
So I mean, 76 pieces. That's quite a bit.
And it's like all flat pieces that you have to bend.
Yeah, you have to bend it and mold it and connect them into the little holes and stuff.
Yeah.
We're also thinking of going to the game store, our like local game store, and picking up.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that right now.
Picking up Avatar Legends. It's the RPG game. So we played D&D for the first time this weekend, and now, even though it was like the smallest, it was like the shortest of D&D games, just like a little tutorial that my cousin's boyfriend set up for us. But now that we've gone through it, we're like, let's get the Avatar version. And the one that's at the store is like a special edition version of the core book. So it has some metallic shimmery foiling parts on both Avatar Aang and Avatar Korra. So we told ourselves, or this is what I told Matt. I said, if we go to the local game store and it's still there, the special edition, then we'll get it. If it's not there, then we'll get just the regular version of the core book, not the special edition, because we don't technically need the special edition, but we would like to support a local store if they have the special edition. So that's our way of deciding which version we want to get. Huh.
Don't judge us.
But they didn't have the regular version at the game store.
I think they did actually.
You saw it? I only saw the one book.
On that end display was the book, yeah.
Oh, you think they have it like behind the counter?
No, with all the other games.
Mm.
In like one
Maybe.
of the aisles.
Maybe. We'll check. We'll see. Ellie is in quiet time right now, although she's not being very quiet, but that's just how it goes. Also, my mom is coming into town today. She's already at the airport at Long Beach, so she's gonna be flying in. I think her flight gets in at 6:30. I'm probably gonna bring Ellie just so that she can, like, you know, get her last bit of energy out before bedtime. And then we'll come home, let my mom settle in, and then we'll get a fresh start tomorrow. Last night, Wolfie did not sleep very well. It was not a fun night. And I'm tired. I'm so tired. Are you tired? Of course you are. Of course. Of course you are. Okay, this is just a check-in for myself so that I don't forget where I left off. This is how far I've come so far in my bonnet. And I've done 4 rows. I finished off on a double. So I'm gonna start again on a single. And again, this is just for me to tell myself later where I need to pick it back up. I think I'm really liking the color scheme so far. I think it's really cool. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's been a while since I've checked in with the vlog. I picked up my mom Tuesday night, and yesterday we kind of just had like a chill day together. The only thing that we did was go to Costco to get some groceries for Thanksgiving. We're gonna be getting ready to go and take Ellie to dance class soon. After dance class, we're just gonna take Ellie to the mall that has like a playground so that she can kind of like run around, get some energy out. And I want to go to Home Goods and see if they have any paper plates and cutlery for Thanksgiving. Since we have extra guests coming, we don't really have enough silverware for all those people, so I need to get some stuff to like serve people. Since we went to Costco, I picked up the Bare Bones instant bone broth in the beef flavor. I tried this out before when I was pregnant and I really liked it. It's a good way to like stay hydrated, and also if I'm feeling a little bit hungry, it'll help me stay full. It has 10 grams of protein and 5 grams of collagen, so it's got a lot of good stuff in it, and it's really yummy. I usually put in like a lot of lemon juice with it as well. I'm coming. Okay, we're gonna eat breakfast because we have to go soon, so I will check in with you guys later. Okay. Hello. We are back from taking Ellie to dance class. After dance class, we went to the mall because I wanted to go to Home Goods, and so I thought I would show you all the things that we got from Home Goods, things that I picked up, things that my mom picked up. So I guess I'll start with this first since it's quick within reach. This is a Kath and Kidston gravy. It's called a gravy jug on here, but you know, a gravy boat. Super cute. So it's got a little illustration of Santa Claus and his elves decorating the tree. It's super cute. I love how it has a green trim around the opening and then like a red handle. I feel like it's just like a really nice like pop of color. And it's oven safe too, up to 390 degrees. So that's cool. I can put it in the oven, keep it warm. I also grabbed a container of cutlery, just like some plastic cutlery, because we currently don't have enough forks and spoons for everybody. Also picked up some napkins, and they just have a really simple gold foiling at the bottom. I grabbed these plates. They say Season's Greetings. I grabbed this one because the other ones all said like Merry Christmas, or they had Santa on them, and they were just like a little too Christmas specific. And like I said, they're gonna be here Thanksgiving, so I needed something that was a little bit more like neutral, I guess, for both holidays. And then I grabbed this tablecloth. It's just a really cute pine cone print. And then I think it says, there's like a bunch of random placed words: peace, merry, joy, bright. So yeah, just needed a cute tablecloth. This is kind of random, but it is my nephew's birthday today actually. But we're gonna celebrate his birthday when he is here as well, because it's his first birthday. So I grabbed a candle for him. And then Ellie saw the candles and wanted one for herself. So I grabbed a number 5 for her for like next year. I grabbed a couple of rolls of gift wrap. They're all Nutcracker themed, or well, 2 of them are the same, and then one of them is a different Nutcracker theme, but I'm really into like the Nutcracker theme right now for Christmas. And then in terms of presents, I grabbed this light up mushroom for Ellie. It's super, super cute. Since my mom is here, I told her that I wanted to redecorate both of the kids' rooms and like really set up their space like exactly how I am picturing it. So this is like a little decor piece that I got for Ellie's room. And it's a night light, so I feel like it's functional. Ellie can never have too many night lights. And then I saw this in the checkout line, and I was telling my mom how Matt was saying that he thought it would be a good idea to get Ellie a little karaoke machine. And so I found this. It's just a Bluetooth wireless mic that lights up. She's been loving listening to her music on a little like Bluetooth speaker that she has and singing along to it. So I feel like maybe she'll be able to sing to it with this instead. So my mom got it for her, so that way it's a present from my mom. Another thing that Ellie saw in the store that she was like super obsessed with is this snow globe. It's got 2 kitties in it, and I'm pretty sure she actually has a snow globe already, but she broke the knob to turn it, so now you can't play the music anymore. So my mom got her another one, but like I said, we're gonna save this as like a Christmas present for when my sister comes, so that way she has something to open. Oh, the baby's sad. Hold on. Okay, sorry. The baby needed to be changed. He was very upset. He could not sleep until he was dry. So we changed him. A while back ago, I bought some toys for Wolfie when I was like still pregnant. Like I hadn't even had the baby yet. But I bought him a retrospec balance bike and then like a play cube kind of situation, and then one of those like bead maze toys. So I'm gonna wrap those and let my nephew open them as Christmas gifts so that he has something to open and something to play with, because they're age appropriate for him right now. All of those toys are supposed to be for like 12 months and up. So Wolfie can't even play with them right now, but I'd like for my nephew to have something to play with. So I'm gonna wrap those and let him open them as like his Christmas gifts. But since he's gonna be opening stuff, I also want Ellie to be able to open things too. So that's why I feel like I'm probably gonna wrap this so it's something for her to open, and then maybe a couple of other random things. I wanna go to Savers and Goodwill and see if there's any cool like toys that I can get for Ellie for like, you know, really inexpensive. That could be good for like stocking stuffers. The last couple of items are like home decor items. I got 3 different picture frames, and technically they are holiday specific, but I feel like I could pass them off as like year round. Like especially this one is just like a green round picture frame. I feel like that could kind of be all year round. It still goes within our like color scheme of the house. I got this really adorable square, red square one. It has a cute little gold bow and gold trimmings. Kind of reminds me of like Eloise at the Plaza, but I feel like this could be a really good option to have in like Ellie's room as well. I feel like the theme that I'm going for Ellie's room is this very like colorful, like vintage, eclectic, curated room. This is the last picture frame that I got. An ivory frame with a gold bow on top. Again, kind of like in that Eloise at the Plaza type of theme, but I feel like it can still like translate year round, especially in Ellie's room. I think would be really cute. So those are the frames that I got. So I just need to print out some photos. And then the last 2 things I picked up they're both the same thing. I picked up this 96 dusk candle. It has a very bright, kind of like a evergreen type of scent. I got 2 of them because whenever I go to Home Goods and I look at candles, sometimes it's really hard for me to find a candle that I really like. And so when I do find a candle that I like, if they have multiple, I'll get multiple of them because I know it's gonna be hard for me to find that same exact scent again. So I got 2 of these, and that way, you know, I can have this scent for a little bit longer. Okay, so those are all the things that we got from Home Goods. I did want to show one last thing. This is a 25-foot garland that I got from Costco. It smells so good. It was only $20. I'm pretty tempted to go and like buy another one. So I bought a cedar garland from Michael's. It's this guy here. I bought 3 of them, 3 6-foot cedar garlands. And when I say cedar, I mean like it's obviously fake. But this guy is real. This is real cedar garland. And it smells so good and it looks so vibrant. So I'm planning on putting some around this window and then also on the window in the family room. I think it's gonna make the house look super, super festive. And then I still need to make the gold stars that I've been like I feel like I've been talking about these gold stars to anybody who will listen. But I found these gold stars, this like DIY of gold stars on TikTok, and I've been talking about them to like Matt and to my best friend and my sister and my mom, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do these paper stars. And I haven't done them yet, but I am going to do that. It's like another thing that I want to do this weekend. So I have several things that I'm gonna try and accomplish this weekend. One of them being getting the rest of the decor up and doing all the DIY for that decor. So I want to make a couple more paper chains, the glitter stars, and then I also, there was another thing that I wanted to do. Oh, I'm planning on making a present for my nephew. I'm just gonna make him like little stuffed fishes and put them in like a drawstring bag that's shaped like a whale. My brother-in-law, his dad, is a big fisher, so I feel like it would be the perfect gift for him. And so I want to work on that this weekend. I know that once I get going on that project, I can finish it really quickly. So I have that project, and then is there any other projects that I want to do? I mean, I have so many other projects that I want to work on. I have the bonnet that I've been working on for Wolfie that I would like to finish soon. I mean, it's not gonna get warm anytime soon, so I have plenty of time, but I would like to finish it pretty soon. That's pretty much it. I'm going to try and get some relaxing downtime in. Wolfie is now going to, well, he was taking a nap and then he woke up, and I think it was just, my mom was saying it was probably because he was uncomfortable. So, but he's fed, he's changed, so, and it sounds quiet upstairs, so I feel like he is asleep already. I think maybe right now is when I'm gonna work on crocheting Wolfie's bonnet while I catch up on some YouTube videos. I think that's a good idea, but I will check in with you guys later. Happy Friday. I am just about to head out with my mom and the kids. I was going to take the kids to Play and Learn today for like the play group, but I'm just not really feeling up to going all the way out to that library because it's in a different city, and I really just want to go thrifting. So that's where we're gonna go. My grandma gave me some money for my birthday, so we're gonna stop at the bank. I'm gonna cash it out so that way I have some play money at Savers and Goodwill. And I want to specifically look for things for the kids' Christmas stockings, and then also any home decor stuff for the kids' rooms. My mom is here. I want us to work on the kids' rooms and getting them all like decorated and exactly like my vision. I showed my mom a couple of inspiration photos, the things that I currently already have that will go with the theme. So we're just gonna go and see what we can find, and yeah, have a grand old time. So I think I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm gonna be brave today, and I'm gonna vlog outside of the house. I just filmed my Goodwill haul, but I wanted to make sure that I ended out the vlog and, you know, said my goodbyes. So thank you so much for joining me for another week of a day in my life, or a week in my life. I'll see you guys in next week's vlog video. Bye.